May I have your attention, please? If we can take our seats and for this historic occasion, we'd appreciate it if we can all come together as we begin the program. This is an exciting time, and with excitement in this historic occasion, there's so much joy in the room and celebration, but we want to make sure that we stay timely. When you give a pastor the microphone, sometimes we can take the opportunity to go over the times, but Henry told me not to do that today. We want to thank everyone for coming on today. This is a momentous occasion for all of us who have been working on behalf of the National Museum of African American Music over the years. This is an effort that we don't measure in days or months or years, but in decades. We have worked through many challenges during this time, always with the hope that one day we could have a place to build this museum. And today signals the completion of that goal, with the signing of the lease that transfers possession of this particular building at the 5th and Broadway development from Metro to the museum. You can clap right there. We are honored to have two of the most pivotal people who are involved in this process and who have made this thing happen. And we're so glad and honored to have them here. Our mayor, Mayor David Briley, and the museum president and CEO, Henry Hicks. Let's welcome them today.
I guess that's me now. Well, let me start by acknowledging a few of the other folks who are behind this important moment. Council members Fabian Bedney, Delisha Porterfield, Council Lady Sharon Hurt, my Councilman Freddie O'Connell, Council Member-elect Bob Nash is here as well, and I think we all know that Council Lady Erica Gilmore, has been involved in this for a long time, as this was her former district before she was elected at large. So, and Council, and also Council Member-elect Jennifer Gamble. I'm sorry, I see her in the back there. Thanks for coming as well, and again, thanks to Council Member Sharon Hart for reminding me about my manners, which is important. Thanks, Mom. There are also some other individuals I think that warrant some special attention. Margaret Darby in the Metro Legal Department has been working on this issue now for 12 years, more or less, and has kept the legal process going in the right direction. My former law partner, Andrea Perry, who represented the museum and got us over the finish line here. The Downtown Partnership, the IDB, as well, both have played important roles in getting us to this point in time. I think this moment is important for the city for a couple of important reasons. First, it is a demonstration of what the city does best. It's a public-private partnership between the city of Nashville, the museum, and 5th and Broadway developers. And so things like this don't happen unless people are persistent and flexible and negotiate in good faith and find a way to get to the end of the road. And so that's what has happened here. And it has, frankly, been a very long road. The second important reason for us to be here today is that the fire alarm just went off. And no, seriously, that when you come to Nashville, to Music City, I think until we finish with this museum, part of Nashville's musical story will not be fully told. And the city's investment in the museum and the community's investment in the museum is all about telling a fuller story about what Music City is all about. And just to be honest, I'm afraid that if the city hadn't really pushed hard and the museum hadn't been so persistent for so many years, this story might not ever be told in the city of Nashville. So today is an important moment for us to bring to a close one important phase of this story being told, and that is transferring control of this space from the city over to the museum. Council Lady Berkeley Allen has joined us, and she is always looking at the details. And I can tell you there are a lot of details that had to be ironed out in order for this event to take place today. It started back in 2007 with a $10 million commitment from the city. The city has committed the space, and as part of the overall 5th and Broadway development, the Convention Center Authority recently found a way to take some of their surplus and invest in the tourist activities in the center of, in the core of our city. I don't know if you noticed, but the state's budget this year also included some resources for the museum. And I don't see Governor Lee here, but I will say that I thank him for his leadership in that regard, because he certainly led in that respect. And then there are all the folks in Nashville who have found a way to reach deep into their own pockets, into their own businesses, and find the resources to help this museum come to fruition. As you know, our country's history with African Americans began 400 years ago in 1619, and it is marred with things we all wish had never happened, things that we continue to try and address, and much of it is shameful for our country. But at the same time, there is much to celebrate about the history of African Americans in this country, and our city is going to lead the nation in that regard by making a commitment and investment and opening the National Museum of African American Music just right across the street, and that is something for the city of Nashville to celebrate and applaud. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to the CEO of the National Museum of African American Music, Henry Hicks, to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor Briley. Thank you again. So you know this project has been more than 20 years in the making, because it was that long ago that Francis Guest and T.B. Boyd stood on a hill and dreamed up this idea. Shortly thereafter, Cal Turner and Mike Rollins and the original task force, which was pulled together by the Chamber of Commerce and included Pam Martin and Keel Hunt and Rosetta Perry, Ludi Wallace, and many others, got together, and so did Butch Spiriton and Connie Kennard, along with Ben Rector and Kevin Lavender, Daryl Freeman and Michael Carter, and Harold Thompson, and many others came together to start this journey. And as the mayor said, it's been a long road. But again, most recently, when time was getting short and leadership was needed to speed our fundraising efforts along this past spring, Mayor Briley stepped up in a big way. And so I want to say thank you for that. And he helped to bring together a group of private sector supporters that have really moved the needle for the project over the last few months. And so again, I want to say thank you, Mayor. Mayor Briley was also a critical advocate in making possible our support from the Music City Center. And I'd like to, of course, thank Chairman Marty Dickens and the entire board of the Convention Center Authority for their generous support of NAMAM and their investment in tourism in downtown Nashville. Additionally, a host of business and community leaders, many of whom are here today, have stepped up to let the world know that Nashville supports this museum and is willing to put its money where its mouth is. So this is an extremely gratifying moment for me and for everyone associated with our museum. This is a dream that has been long deferred, but today, that day has come. I can tell you that I've watched the construction taking place across the street and sometimes wondered whether or not there was any way that the 5th and Broadway team could make this thing happen on the time frame that they set out. Well, amazingly, they're doing just that. So, of course, I want to say a special thank you to Pat Emery and Dean Oliver and Tom Miller, who are with the developers, for their being collaborative partners in this effort and delivering the facility to us in a timely manner. And so now, as we prepare to take possession of this space, all 56,000 square feet of it, we'll be putting the ball in the hands of Don Harden and his team at the Don Harden Group to build out the museum and turn what is now an elaborate shell into a world-class, interactive, state-of-the-art educational institution and play place that'll make the bass drop in Music City. Don, we're looking forward to watching you transform the space, and we're hoping that you'll take the mayor and a few of us over there for a sneak peek once we finish signing these documents. Thank you again, everyone, for your support, and Mayor, I think we're ready to make it official. All right, let's do it.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information about this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.